for any position in your company rather than just qualifications?
Yeah, for me, I've learned this a hard way because I'm looking to understand what kind of person you are, what kind of individual I'm dealing with. Do they have a family, a wife? Do they have kids? What are their core values? What's their mission in life? I'm really trying to dig deep into them personally because to me, if they don't have that piece aligned, especially for a leadership role, then they're probably not going to align with me because I'm going to constantly be talking about family, fitness. I want someone that's into taking care of themselves, like all those types of things. I'm diving into more of the personal side at first, right? Obviously, they got to have a skill set for the role, but that's just a small piece. When you just hire for skill set, and I'm guilty of that, you're setting yourself up to be disappointed later because you don't know what kind of person they are. Even if they have a skill set and they can make you a lot of money, but they don't have integrity, right? Or they're just bad people, I just don't want that around my team because that person becomes a virus in your company later on down the road. I'm also looking for someone that understands it's a team atmosphere, like we have a winning culture. So I want to make sure they're going to fit with the culture that we've laid out for our team, right? Because again, if they're not aligned on certain things that we're aligned on, it's just not going to work. And typically if they don't have those values in their own personal life, like I find it hard for them to fit inside my company and us to have a long-term relationship. So I'm really diving into that. And then next comes the skill set. Is this person self-developing, right? Do they believe in training and self-developing daily, right? This is something that I didn't do years ago. And probably the last 3 years, I'm asking them, what books do you read? What do you do to get better in the skill set that you have? What are you doing to get better in your marriage? What are you doing to stay fit and healthy? Those things matter to me because that's what I'm preaching inside of my company. That's the culture that we have today. So I'm looking for that, honestly. Hey guys, real quick, if you have any questions or need anything, all you got to do is text the number below.
What are some of the mistakes that you make when hiring someone?
I think it's a couple of things. In business, we're all chasing success in different ways. If you're just chasing like money and the quick fix, like it's easier to make a hire based on skill set. And so I've made hires in the past where someone would be really good at actually doing the thing, but their leadership skills were terrible, right? So then they come in your organization and then you have other good people leave. So when you hire quick for just to get the job done without getting to know them personally and what their values are and how they live their personal life, dude, that's the biggest thing for me because if that doesn't align, it's not going to work for me. Personally, like it is just not going to work because I've had those people in my company and then your good people end up leaving. Stallions are not going to work for turkeys. You got to be very careful on when you bring somebody in because they can bring you a lot of revenue. You know what I mean? Because they'll ruin your culture. And then that sets a bad example on the leader because it all starts with me, right? So the company does bad, it's my fault. If the company does good, it's everybody else's win, right? See the difference, right? And so you just got to be very careful when you bring those people in and also getting your buy-in from your team. So anytime we bring someone in a leadership role, you have your other leaders be a part of that vetting process. So then you're all aligned on, hey, this guy is good or this lady's good. We're all in agreeing that they can help our company get to the next level. Before, I may make that decision by myself. I never do that now, ever. In fact, I don't even make the decision. I let my team decide.
So do you let like the whole company decide or do you more like, hey, let me just take my top leaders who lead each department?
It's not every person on payroll. It depends on the department and the position. So you may bring the department in, right? So if you're in accounting, for example, bring in your accounting team and let them meet with the person that's going to come in and run the accounting department, right? You do that, you just have a better chance of getting the buy-in from the team because if you don't have their buy-in and it's just you making the decision, it's not good.